Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jones swings and hits it very well to left. And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones, number 11 for him on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
In now for the O's, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the Heat.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Two and two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles get 1 on the home run by Adam Jones. Bottom of the first coming up, and Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Andrew Kashner gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Turned on down the line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He hit over .310 last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to replicate that this year, but it just hasn't been the same going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Matt Adams now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Mark Reynolds, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Stepping into the box, Chance Sisco. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
In now, Andrew Kashner. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sisco stands at first with one out. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Orioles lead it 1-0. In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Now here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Riding in now for the Nats, Pedro Severino. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So striding in, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And no shot there for Valencia. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Standing in now, Gio Gonzalez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And now Bryce Harper. Left side, but well fouled. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Gonzalez over at second. Harper at first, 1 gone. Count now a ball and a strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rendon hits a little over the 270 mark. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2, a little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard liner to center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In the dirt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Matt Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Scope is there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. A wave and a miss. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. One out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Time now for the Nationals' road to the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. One out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Time now for the Nationals' road to the show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 1 out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Danny Valencia. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Andrew Kashner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
1-1.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Pedro Severino. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one away.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. The pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Right fielder number 74.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Defoe at second with 2 down. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the stretch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Another full count pitch home. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
into the corner and slicing foul. Runners are at first and third with none out. And another foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
None out, runners at first and second. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready once again, Chris Davis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. Adams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Jones on second, Machado on at first with 2 down. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Rendon is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Last half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 3-2. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Outside, 3-0 now. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here it is, the 3-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, as they take the lead 4-3.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, Mark Reynolds. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Up around the face. Reynolds stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first home run of the season. And it's now 6-3.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 6 and the Orioles 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Valencia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in once again, Chance Sisco. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Joey Rickard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And it takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. Gonzalez is ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Wright, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Pitch on the way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And no shot there for Valencia. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it 6-3. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit hard up the middle. Turner loves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Adams. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Michael Taylor.
Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Missed with a slider. 1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo home run there for Michael Taylor. 6th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Pedro Severino will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nope. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Wilmer Defoe would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Wilmer Defoe. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Severino, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Nationals 7 and the Orioles 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please. These changes for Washington. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 26, Trevor Scott. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Rendon in foul ground. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Nationals 7 and the Orioles 5. Now here comes Baltimore manager Buck Showalter out to the home plate area, card lineup in hand, so it looks like a double switch could be afoot here.
Your attention, please. These changes for Baltimore. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 38. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 24.
Coming to the plate now, number 64. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Number 64.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Trumbo, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Bryce Harper. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they open up an 8-5 lead. Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Turner leads off second with one gun in the inning. Line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitch has been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Looking to minimize the damage here. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Two men are on with two men out. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's the Nationals 8 and the Orioles 5. Stunning shot there of the Capitol as we welcome you back to Nationals Park here in D.C. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Batting in the fourth spot, number 62, Sean Doolittle. Now playing left field and batting in the seventh spot, number 40.
Striding in to start the ninth, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And there's ball one.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
One ball,
Here's a strike.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Doolittle is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Adam Jones has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Here's Manny Machado now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1 fouled away.
Wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. Fouled off. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a one-run lead. Kinsler takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
21, Brandon Kinsler. Now batting,
here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Back up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Orioles 9 and the Nationals 8. Brad Brock is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 35, Brad Brock. Now playing right field and batting in the 7th spot. Number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out. And now for Washington, Andrew Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, one man out. Count is 1-2 now. Misses, ball two.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Wilmer Defoe will be next. Three-two pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. High in the air out to center field. After it is Jones. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Number 38 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Brad Brock records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight,